What do we know about the brain? And if we knew more about the brain, how do we get more out of ourselves and all our communication and interaction with others? My name's Kristen Hansen, and I'm the CEO and founder of Hansen Performance. Yeah, the topics I get most asked to speak about usually are things like self-leadership and personal performance, or along those lines, but resilience and well-being. We're all under a lot of pressure these days, and there's a lot of change going on, so we also speak about leading change, thriving in change. And we also talk a lot about leadership in general, how to shift from a technical specialist to an influencer, or how to shift from a manager to a leader. So those types of things, but all from a neuroscience perspective, understanding a data and evidence-based approach. Bing, 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 bing.
Our next guest, Kristen Hansen, can help us all kick our bad habits for good. She has a new book, Traction, and I'm pleased to say she joins us now. Kristen, good morning to you.
Can you get addicted to breaking habits?
We want to be addicted to the new healthier habit.
Yes.
And so what we need to do is set off reward neurochemicals in the brain that make us feel good, because then the brain will want that dopamine hit again and again.
Hey, what's dopamine?
Yeah, you want that happy juice.
That's right, the happy juice. So, 5 times a second your brain is scanning the environment all the time for threat, reward, 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 threat, reward. So what physically happens when we notice a threat state and that blood flow does head south to the heart, lung, limbs for that fight, flight, freeze response? What motivates me is definitely making a difference and helping people understand the quirks of being a human. Essentially, if we understand how our own brains work, if you understand the mechanics of how the brain works, then you can engineer, support, change in yourself and others. Neuroscience plays a really positive role in the workplace. Over the last 20 years, we've seen really an explosion in the demand for a neuroscience approach. Workplaces are wanting evidence. They want to have insights that come from science. If I were to say, hey, have you had an insight lately? How would you describe that? What is an insight? Pretty hard to describe these weird scenarios of having an aha moment. And essentially, a light bulb moment, a eureka moment. That's what they're known as. We're going to unpack them.
Oh, it was excellent. So I learnt a few things about how the brain works and all that. So probably the thing for me was just being aware that other people are different to me, and sort of trying to be conscious of that when engaging with others, yeah.
I thought it was awesome. Look, I've always loved the whole concept of how's the brain work, and am I using more than 10% of my brain or not using it at all half the time. Everyone loved it.